welcome to my second video and second manga review. Woo! Today I'm with my sister. I know in my last video I said it might be a while before we get to make a video together, but we are, and it's not going to be on Maximum Ride. That will come, but today our manga review is on the manga Azumanga. So, Azumanga is this book, and it is by Kiyohiko Azuma. And it's actually a cool fact about the title. The author's last name is Azuma, and she put it into her title kind of with manga because she is a manga artist. So Azumanga is like Azuma and Anga at the end to make it Azumanga. And Azumanga Daioh, I know it means something really silly translated, something that we can't really translate into English, something like king, something, I can't quite remember, but the title fits the book perfectly because this book is just funny. It's just silly. And also, I'm pretty sure that Omnibus is the magazine it was in, I think. Yeah, I think. Alright, so, as you can see on this cover, the main characters are 5 girls, but toward the end, I think in the second half of the second book, they do meet a 6th girl who becomes quite a main character toward the end. So, these 5 girls are called Sakaki, Chiyo, Tomo, Yomi, and Osaka. And they have each unique, different personalities that make you laugh, and they remind you of people that you know, except for exaggerated, and it's just really funny. It's just about high school life, and if you guys like Lucky Star, then you will really like this, because it's almost the same, except for it's completely different, if you know what I mean. It's just really funny. It's like, Lucky Star isn't like a copy of this, and this isn't a copy of Lucky Star, but they kind of, you know, have the same feeling. Okay, inside the book you will see panels. This is written to be like a Japanese newspaper comic, and each panel is named a different thing. Sometimes, like, 2 or 3 of these little panels will be a continuous story, and sometimes only 4 pictures will just be one joke in itself. But there are some segments, if I can find any, where it's actually just written like a real manga, and you actually get those real pages together, but there's only a few of those in the book, kind of toward the beginning and end of each book. There are 3 books in the series. This is them all combined. I suggest you buy them together, because you can just read it all in one day, and it's really easy. So for anyone that was thinking this was one book, this is not one volume. This is all of them combined. Alright, I have one note to make before we start our ratings. They made an anime out of this, and of course, this is not a review on the anime, but I do have to point out, please read the manga before the anime. You might find the anime funny. I don't know. I've laughed at it sometimes. My sister does like the anime. I do not like the anime as much as the manga. I know that usually manga is better than anime, but I do not think they capture the jokes and the spirits, and it might even turn you off the manga. So I really suggest you read the manga first. And if you have watched the anime, and if you like it, that's fine, because I know some of the jokes are the same, and I think that's awesome. But just for me, I think that you should read any manga before you watch an anime in general. It's kind of like reading a book before you watch a movie. It's just like, so that's all the manga. Ratings. I'm going to rate it 4.9, which is probably, in my mind, I haven't done any manga reviews on this channel before, but probably one of the highest ratings ever gotten, just because, yeah, all the other mangas on my beloved shelf to the right of us, I can read them, but I can't read them a million times in a row in 2 days. You can literally just open here, find something, and read it. And enjoying it. And you can maybe open it again, maybe come to the same part, and you won't even mind. So it's just weird like that, and that's the only manga. Unfortunately, I don't own Lucky Star manga, so I don't know if that's the same for that. But so the only point one that I took off this was there was some things, in my opinion, as a kind of story writer, teller. Some parts move kind of slow, but it's not like a big issue. So it's not a perfect 5 stars, but it definitely deserves, for me, in my heart, 4.9. And I'm going to give it a 4.6 because she's critical, and I like happy-go-lucky. Point 1 more than Fruba, or Fruits Basket. I love Fruits Basket. I also love this book, but the reason I took off point 4 from it is because, 1, I'm a sucker for romance. I mean, I love romance and love triangles. It's my favorite thing in manga and anime and books and movies. And there is no romance in this. I mean, there's some funny little crushes and stuff like that, but mainly there's not that much romance, and that, I'm not saying that's, like, necessarily bad, but it might take off a point or 2 for me, or a point. Because a point, anyway, you know what I mean, not a whole point, but
This is getting confusing.
a point. Anyway, so usually I would take a point off for simple drawings because I love beautiful drawings. That would give it, like, a whole serious point. But I think the silly drawings are part of the joke. Some of the blank expressions of, like, 2 dots and a big smile just make you laugh because of how they're placed. And I actually think that's pretty good for this. And sometimes I don't think it ever really got boring, but sometimes it just, I wanted more of a plot. There is not really a plot, but still, I love this book. Totally recommend it. If you are going on, like, a long car trip, or if you're going on an airplane soon, buy this, because just read it on the plane and you will be fine. Or read it in the car, and it's just going to be entertaining the whole way through. I can almost guarantee, unless you don't have the same sense of humor as me. Alright, so let's just try to conclude this video pretty quickly. Anything to say?
Yeah. One thing to say. For a second, I blinked out. I was like, why are you talking?
Anything to say?
Yeah, okay. Check out my channel, guys. I put up videos sometimes when I feel like it.
Her channel is going to be in the description, and
Yeah.
check out my channel. About half an hour ago, my sister and I filmed an update and shout-out video. We have already filmed 2 of them. That will be our 3rd. You can go to my channel and find that by clicking on the shout-outs playlist. And we've already given 6 shout-outs as of today. So even if someone's not, like, subscribed to us, if you just want a shout-out, put in the comments, we'll give you a shout-out. Because we will give you a shout-out just for commenting, basically. And if you have any suggestions of what you want us to review, then we'll see if we've watched it or read it. And if we have, we will totally review it, because we need ideas.
Yeah,
alright.
We need more mangas and anime to watch, so if someone says, hey, you should do this, we'll say,
we'll watch it.
Yeah.
So, we should say goodbye now, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yes, we will.
Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.